Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Maury
and Mark from the Erie Better Beer Bureau.
Today we have a big one from Prairie Artisan Ales out of Oklahoma. This is the Prairie Bomb. It's an Imperial Stout aged on coffee, cocoa nibs, vanilla beans, and chili peppers. 14% alcohol. It's brewed by Krebs Brewing Company out of Krebs, Oklahoma, which we found a little bit confusing because they go by the name Prairie Artisan Ales, but apparently the brewing company is named Krebs. We're going to get into this one and let you know what we think about it. Wow. Roasted malt, chilies, little bit of chocolate.
Yeah, that coffee comes through.
The coffee definitely comes through.
Yep. Yeah, to me it's like it smells like a fresh pot of coffee grounds. Definitely get the chili though.
Yeah, big chili, roasted malts, chocolate. I'm not getting a lot of vanilla from the vanilla beans on the aroma. Maybe a little bit in the background. Has a real kind of earthy, almost like a topsoil kind of like dirt characteristic.
That's the coffee grounds, I think I'm trying to explain. Yeah.
Cheers. Wow.
Yeah.
Really nice mouthfeel.
Nice dark roast. Coffee's coming through.
Roasted coffee beans.
Yes.
The chilies are in there.
Definitely some chili.
That earthiness that was in the aroma for me is in there. You know, there's a little bit of a chocolate character there. I'm not getting a lot of the vanilla though. Just kind of like on the aroma, I'm not getting a ton of the vanilla beans.
Right, that's about the least of the 4 ingredients they're saying in this beer is the vanilla beans. A little bit of sweetness on the end, but it's more like a chocolate than it is a vanilla bean.
And it's like you said, there is a little bit of sweetness on the end, but at the same time, this is more of a savory beer. Like I'm feeling the bitterness from the coffee. Even more in the roasted malts, more than I'm getting the sweetness. Like there is a kiss of sweetness on the end.
A little bit on the end.
And it kind of needs it, honestly.
Yeah. All right, the score of the Prairie Bomb. I'm going back and forth between a 4.25 and a 4.5. I'm going to go 4.25. They nailed the mouthfeel on this. I mean, this is a really rich beer, a lot of bitterness. Got that chili pepper, you can definitely tell it's in there. 14% alcohol, man, I don't taste any of it at all. I mean, it goes down smooth, creamy. I get no vanilla beans whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit more sweetness I think would have knocked, probably put me up to about a 4.5. So, but I tell you, this is a very good beer, and I'm looking forward to having some more. But I'm going to keep this at about a 4.25.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Mark. I think it's a 4.25. I also was going back and forth between that and the 4.5. But this is essentially similar to Hunahpu, Mexican Cake, the Luchador en Fuego from not Cigar City, Clown Shoes that we did a while back. And there you go. And, this is a notch above the Clown Shoes. And doesn't have the heat of the Mexican Cake because they use habaneros in Mexican Cake. And for me, Hunahpu is just
the benchmark.
It's the cream of the crop for me out of those beers that we mentioned, and I know there's a couple others that use those ingredients. I think Abraxas does as well. But long story short, this is a really good beer. As Mark said, 14%, virtually not there.
Nothing.
The coffee, a real earthy kind of topsoil, and the chilies. I mean, this is a really smooth beer. I just don't think I can pick out all the individual flavors as well as I can in the Hunahpu. And I'm sorry, that's what I'm going to compare this beer to. But this is still a very, very good beer at a 4.25.
I agree.
Till next time, cheers.